cracking, YouTube? Jam Brennan back with a fucking video. Hey, I want y'all to listen up right here. I want y'all to listen up right here, alright? I want y'all to listen up on this motherfucker right here. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to listen the fuck up. Listen the fuck up. In this video here, I'm talking about intuition. Now, I really admire this man here. And y'all know who I'm talking about. I admire Jamie Foxx a whole lot. He's another person that I admire. Y'all know I admire Usher, but I definitely admire Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx is a real fly dude, right? You know, and he made an album called Intuition. And that's what I'm going to be talking about today. Your gut intuition. See, when I make these videos telling y'all about things, it's coming from my gut intuition. My intuition tells me these things. My intuition tells me that black women don't like me. It's the truth. That's why I don't step the beautiful sister. Because it's the truth. You know, y'all can say I'm being negative, it's your attitude or whatever. But I know that your intuition, my grandmother told me this, your gut intuition never lies. And it's so true. And that's real. I finally see that my gut intuition tells me these things. My gut intuition tells me the truth. It's like a supernatural entity on the inside of me telling me all of these things. It's a spirit telling me all of these things. You know, because one thing, this is what I believe personally. Sometimes the truth in life can be painful. Usher made a song called Truth Hurts. That's because the truth does hurt. It's very painful. But you got to accept it. One thing that I do know is that my perception on things is the right perception. I have a lot of people telling me that my perception on things is wrong and, you know, the way I perceive things is wrong, but I disagree with that. I truly disagree. I believe the way I perceive things is accurate, right on the money. It's accurate, right on the money. You know, I know a lot of videos I make, people bash me in the comment section. A lot of people don't agree with my opinion, but it's coming from my intuition. See, one thing about me, I don't care what other people may say because my spirit man is telling me these things. You got to listen to your spirit. Because if your spirit tells you something, it's true. And I know that what my spirit tells me is true. I know that for a fact. And I wouldn't classify myself as a negative person. You know, a lot of people may think I'm a negative person. You know, they probably think I'm with TFL. You know, I do agree with some of TFL's theories, but I'm not TFL. I don't hate women, none of that. But my gut intuition tells me things about women. When I see a beautiful black woman, my mind tells me to stay away from her because she ain't going to do nothing but shoot that ass down if you step to her. It's all about intuition. It's about your gut feeling. Your gut feeling will always let you know when you're in danger or when it's something, you know, that you just need to do. And my gut feeling tells me things. And I make videos on various topics and things like that. You know, I make these videos on various topics. And I know a lot of people bash me because they don't agree with my theory on things. You know, and far as the low self-esteem goes, you know, I feel that when you know that a particular group of people don't want you, it will affect your self-esteem. My self-esteem has gotten better. You know, I'm not bashing myself on YouTube or saying anything negative about myself anymore. I'm not putting any negative information out there about myself. But I'm not doing that anymore on YouTube. But you know, when you know, people always tell you, oh, people always want to tell you, oh, you shouldn't feel that way. You know, your train of thought is negative. But perhaps your train of thought is accurate. Perhaps you have a reason for feeling that way. Perhaps that what you believe in your heart is the truth. Because that's what my mind tells me. Even though it's negative, it's the truth. So you need to absorb it. You need to receive it and soak it into your soul. Because it's the gospel. It's the truth. You know, I don't think I'm a negative person. I just think my intuition lets me know about a lot of things in my life. My brain always pops up thoughts in my head. Thoughts always pop up in my head. All type of thoughts pop up in my head constantly. And my brain tells me that, Brandon, even though this particular thought may be negative, it's the truth. And you need to absorb it, you need to receive it, and you need to take it into account because it's the truth. That's what my mind tells me. So I wouldn't necessarily classify myself as a negative person. I would classify myself as a realist. You know, you got people who always want to say, oh, you got a negative attitude, man. You got a bad attitude. No, I got an attitude that equals realness. My attitude equates to realness. My attitude is real. What I feel is real. My whole perception on the world is real. And what my mind tells me is real. And no one on this planet, not even God himself, would tell me what my mind tells me isn't real. Because what my mind tells me is real. It's real. It's the truth. And I always listen to what my mind tells me. I'm going to forever listen to what my mind tells me. Sometimes I feel like my brain has a brain of its own. I really feel that way. Because my mind tells me the truth all the time. It does. It really does. You know, and one thing I finally realized in life, sometimes the truth isn't pretty. You know, like they say in church all the time, the truth will set you free. Well, best believe the truth has set me free. Because now at 23 years old, I see the world from a whole different perspective. I see it from a whole different perspective. I finally realized why my father and a lot of people in my family told me the things that they told me from the time I was a child till now as an adult. Because, you know, life is real. And I'm really starting to understand life now that I'm grown. See, I didn't understand life as a kid. I didn't understand life as a teen. But my whole perception on life is expanding to a whole nother dimension at this point in my life. My whole perception on the world is just expanding. It really is. Because I realize the truth. And I realize that a lot of people are full of shit. And that a lot of people, you know, want to judge you, want to bash you, want to tell you, oh, you shouldn't feel that way. But my mind tells me I'm entitled to feel how I want to feel, and I'm entitled to believe what I want to believe. And that's the point that I'm trying to get to you guys in this video, that we all have a deep-gutted intuition, and I feel that we should all follow that intuition. Because I feel that intuition is our spirit telling us the truth. But I'm out.